Lions TV, full time, mate.
Yeah.
Your face echoes Danny's. I see you looking in the match programme, looking for a little bit of
inspiration, mate. Something. I mean, do you know what? Like, we have to remember from what we was last season. The season before that was a bit of a fluke, in my opinion. The division weren't used to a team like us. But I just think, we do look a bit flat out of ideas. The subs, again, like as everyone's thinking, I just didn't really make any sense. The order in which they came in.
But Vardsson and Smith was pretty much a like for like. It didn't really change anything going forward, did it?
But Vardsson has a little bit more mobility, and just start with Vardsson then if you want to go down that route, because Smith weren't winning any headers anyway.
I know.
But Vardsson at least runs down the ball when it's there to be won.
In Smith's defence, my mate made this point to me the other day, and he is right. He's always caused us problems when he's played against us. If you get balls into the box from out wide, he will get on the end of them. We know that. We've seen him score goals this season. He's not really a target man that's going to win a lot of flick-ons.
And this is a thing that I think a lot of the Mill fans have got confused with. He's not a Morris. He's not good at holding the ball up in between the
fucking clearly not.
The centre circle and the D there. He loves to attack balls.
Yeah.
Attack Mahoney and Wallace. If they were putting balls, how many goals has Smith scored where he's attacked it at the far stick? He's got. We've been giving him stick, but he's actually got quite a few goals.
Yeah. I think, and
we just don't play to his strengths.
Did you think it was a wrong selection today? Because we can't seem to create anything, mate.
100%. Because I think why is Bradshaw not starting? Unless he's got a knock or he's feeling a bit under the weather. Why is he not starting? They started with Robson Kanu. They got Austin who can win headers, but they went for Robson Kanu because he's going to give Cooper and Hutchinson the runaround, which he did, I thought. And I don't think West Brom played that well first half, but we let him have the ball, and in the end, their quality did show. Their goal was very easy. We could have stopped that from happening. All it took was one of the midfielders to close down that shot. Right, that's easy to say, obviously. I'm not on the pitch. I probably wouldn't get there myself, but... It's something like that. We could have easily got a result here just because of the conditions, but it didn't look like we wanted to play today.
I agree. I mean, look, we're all standing here with the long faces. We've all got the same expressions on. We're all disappointed. Again, which shows how far we've come as a club, that we're frustrated. We've lost the top of the league 2-0, but it's exactly what you just said. We didn't really assert ourselves. If we've come off there and we've had a good go and we've lost 2-0, we just weren't at the races, in my opinion.
If we had maybe 3-4 more shots, a bit more ball retention in their half, I'd be like, fair play. We lost to a top of the league, but it just felt I felt a bit shortchanged. Like there was nothing. There was no. There's a couple slide tackles. Romeo Woods. Yeah. Woods put in a good shift, but I think he's still a bit away from being, that fully match fit where he was at Brentford, where he was actually, one of the best midfielders in the Championship. I thought.
Rowett likes to play. I'm one who said it's brilliant. We all got bored of the long ball under the last manager, but I think today in the conditions, you've got to look at the conditions. Sometimes play ugly, win ugly. I don't think we try to adapt to the conditions at all.
When Rowett first came in, I said he's going to need a lot of time to get these players to the next level and obviously recruit, but he needs to be a good man manager, which he was doing, because even in some of the games, we ain't played pretty the whole time we've been winning and getting results. But he's been able to give the players a bit of belief and confidence that, we can give any team a game in this division. What he's got to do now, which is his next thing to see if he can actually be a successful Millwall manager, is with this little patch we've had now, be like, look, lads, if you want to move on and actually progress in this division, even the games like today, you've got to show a bit more spirit. Because we gave Harris a lot of stick at the end, but when it came down to some big games, he knew how to get them players rolled up, and this is now what I want to see. Can Rowett actually get into the players' heads and be like, look, we're not playing well, we might be out of form, but that's no excuse to let teams like West Brom be all over us second half. That shouldn't have happened.
No.
The pitch
you can see he was getting frustrated on the sideline.
They shouldn't be having all the ball.
No.
But I'm confident in Rowett. I still think he knows what he's doing in the long run. I do think probably look at today and be like, he always gives a good post-match.
He's facing, from what I'm getting from what you're saying, he's facing a different kind of test now.
Yeah.
He's come in, it's been all roses and brilliant, and now is a time 1 winning 6 where he's got to approach, he's got to change his mentality and a different approach towards the players maybe.
And then hopefully Bennett, if he comes in, can actually, provide a bit more pace.
If he comes in,
can provide a bit
You
more.
walked straight in, looked at the programme and went, where's Bennett?
Yeah, I was fuming. I was like, not AOB again. I like AOB, I love you, mate, but just again today I just didn't think there was much movement.
No.
We were literally carrying 2 players in the first half. We were playing with 9 men in my opinion.
And a couple of times ball went over the top. Malumbi had a bit of space, careering forward, no one within 20 yards of him, and he just got held up twice. Once he nicked the free kick, the other one he got tackled.
My final thing is with that midfield 3 of Malumbi, Williams and Woods, they're all good players in their own right, but there is that little bit of they don't have that sort of know-how in that sort of number 10
They're
role.
similar players, I would say. I think they're all good players, but I think they're similar players.
Yeah, they're similar players, and I just think Woods, Malumbi and Williams, it wasn't their sort of... Malumbi got stuck in, but Williams and Woods, it wasn't their sort of game. They like to keep the game ticking, and it wasn't really happening today. Well done, West Brom.
Unfortunately. You said it, mate. Good job. I didn't. I got in trouble for it.